Hello. I did my video on Construction JL Groslo, who is a construction company from Saint-Georges-de-Beauce. It is a corporation since 1984. The company now counts about 40 employees and the owner are Steve Groslo and Eric Groslo. One major issue in the industry of construction is the shortage of labor. The baby boomers generation are getting old, and here from 2023, 300,000 workers will be retreated, so the company must find a new way of retaining its employees and recruiting new ones. We are looking for similarities and differences between the theory we saw in class and the reality. In this video, I will talk about two subjects: developing employees and attracting employees. At Construction Groslo, the owners are generally in charge of human resource management, but because of the shortage of labor, they needed a new strategy to recruit new employees or find a way to retain their actual ones. So they hired a mentor who is acting like the coach of the owners. She helped them by providing a web-based training program that helps them developing their skills for recruiting, developing, and retaining their employees. Every company needs to train their employees if they want to be up to date. But Construction Groslo doesn't do it the same way as the theory we saw in class. When needed, Construction Groslo conducts a needs analysis, but there is no need for designing a training program because the trainings often last less than 4 hours. For example, for someone who needs to get a certification for driving a telescopic forklift vehicle will have to attend a 4-hour conference, and after, that same person automatically gets its certification without a need for evaluation. This is a little bit different from the theory we saw in class, where there was a phase for designing a training program and a phase for evaluation. Next, when a frame maker or a carpenter, for example, wants or needs to learn how to do new things, since this is a construction company, the types of training are often apprenticeship or on-the-job training. Another difference is that employees rarely have time to embed the values of the organization and familiarize with it, because they often get hired for a specific period of time, because the company isn't always able to have tasks for its employee, and it is almost the same for the essential ones, like the supervisors, that are always working, because even though they are always working, they never work at the same place with the same people. For attracting people, the company uses almost the same method as we saw in class. They use social media and employment agencies particularly, but they also publish an announcement in the newspaper, which is kinda old-fashioned, but I think it still works. Construction Groslo is actually going through the 4 planning steps we have learned through the theory, which are to forecast the demand for labor, determine the supply of labor, identify the gap between supply and demand, and then make an action plan to eliminate this same gap. It also follows the same recruiting process as the theory, where they need to plan the staffing needs to identify the current or future job openings. After, they create a job description, and then they decide if they do either internal or external recruitment. These steps lead them to choose which person they will hire within a pool of qualified applicants. The difference from the theory when attracting people is that they don't need to use a human resource management strategy to locate internal qualified applicants, because since they don't have a lot of employees, they know them well, so they know which employees would be great at one job or another. They don't do internal job posting for that same reason.